See, I'm shocked and a fool already. See, look, as y'all can see, I'm kind of alone right now. My partner's on the way. Mr. Neely is on the way. He had football practice with his boys. But anyway, welcome to another episode of Less Hoops. Gonna be a fun one tonight. We got a lot of things to get into, a lot of things to discuss. Yeah, welcome to Less Hoop.
To the flow, ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command, like, yeah, you about to see me on demand, like, you know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a street.
So, like I said, I'm in the studio alone right now. You know what I mean? My partner he's on the way. You know, Mr. Neely. He was at football practice. But we're going to get right into it because, you know, we got a lot to talk about tonight. League's dwindling on down. This is what, week 8? Week 8? I think this is week 8. You're going into week 9, so we got 2 more weeks of the regular season. So this thing is winding on down, man. And in pure SkyWest fashion, the league is doing what it does, and these standings are interesting. Who can get in and out of the playoffs is interesting. Like, it's crazy. So, we had another good week of highlights, too, by the way. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right to top 10 for this week.
Penn gets it to Joe. Joe puts up the shot, and it's good for 3 points.
Big shot.
Joe checked it.
So, I mean, like I said, Let's Hoop. I mean, top 10 this week was absolutely crazy. Let's talk about that shot though. That shot that Don hit. That was definitely number 1 for sure. Easily number 1. And you know, I'm kind of jumping the gun just a little bit because I really shouldn't be talking about. But that shot, it never should have even happened. Steve had the right idea. El Presidente, what's going on, brother? Yeah, y'all talk to me while I wait on Scott to get here. You know, y'all talk to me. El Presidente, and you know, he in the house. He said he on the way. But that shot should have never happened because Steve actually had the right idea. He said it at the beginning. He said foul, foul, foul. They fouled him the first time, and then the second time they let him walk right into a 3-point shot, which is what they needed. Number 3 was weak. Definitely not a top 10 play. Which one was number 3? Which one was number 3, man? Was that the steal? I don't know. Maybe that was a steal. I don't know. But anyway, let's get into this week. Y'all come on in here. Come in these comments, though. Mason, talk to me. What was that? What was number 3? Yeah, he said it was a steal. I mean, the steal immediately translating into a bucket. I think in that moment leading to the timeout, I think it was the way that it happened and the time that it happened. I think that's probably why. Why you feel like it was weak? Oh, yeah, Hollywood. He said it was you and Josh Steele. I don't feel like that was a weak play. Maybe not number 3, but I don't feel like – I think it was definitely a top 10 at least. Nah, I ain't going to lie to y'all. Like, this week's top 10 wasn't, like, at the level of all the other top 10s that we've had the rest of this time. No look 3 should have been top 10. Hey, man, I be trying to tell y'all, like, if y'all have something that y'all think should be top 10, send it to me because, you know, sometimes I'm on the floor. Sometimes I might miss it or whatever the case may be. So, I mean, that's all these games I got to keep up with. So, what about my Euro? It got beat out, to be honest with you, TJ. The Euro kind of got – dog, you got a shot on top 10? God, dog, y'all folks greedy. Could have been at the bottom of the top 10. I think it was ranked too high in my opinion. No, I can give you that. And also 43, 10, and 10. Yeah, yes, he did. He had 43, 10, and 10. Yeah. Jordan went crazy for sure. But anyway, I don't know, TJ. I feel like your Euro could have been top 10, but I also feel like the way that like that shot that was actually in top 10, where that shot happened in the game and how important it was, I definitely feel like that one was probably more beneficial to the game and closer to top 10. But anyway, let's go into these games this week because, I mean, this was a very interesting week when it came to just playoff standings, teams that needed to win, all the above. So the first game was Black Ice and the Warriors. So we got a couple of things that we got to talk about when it comes to the Warriors and that Warriors game. First and foremost, the return of Mason. So Mason got his chicken, y'all. Everybody, I don't know if those was wondering like if Scott actually, you know, owned up to it or whatever the case may be. But Mason got his chicken. Scott made a little bit extra, so I got a little chicken as well. We got a little chicken at the desk, and yeah, it was worth playing for sure. It was definitely worth playing for. But Mason came back to the Warriors. We actually saw the Warriors at full strength on Sunday. And I personally feel like they were a much better looking team. I personally feel like with Mason coming back, so now, whereas I feel like they had an issue when it came to size, they don't have that issue anymore because now you have Mason back, you have Carl down there, you got Perp. Like, you got a lot of people that can actually fill that space. So it definitely makes the Warriors a lot deeper. It makes their bench a lot deeper. It gives them a lot more options than whereas it used to be, okay, you can go at them down low. Okay, you can attack the Warriors. They have no rim protection. That is not the case anymore. As you saw, Mason had a block on top 10. So that's definitely a thing. And then even when it comes to the guard play, I think it's opened up Nigel to be able to have some more. He's taking some pressure off Nigel, some pressure off Trey. Kel does what he does. He's going to, Kel's a knockdown shooter. If you give him any daylight, he's going to let that thing fly. He's going to knock it down. So, like I said, I think they have become, now with the addition of Mason coming back, the moves that were made while Mason was gone and getting Carl and Perp, I think that made them a more well-rounded team. So I definitely think that was great. And if you look at the game Sunday, it was a good game top to bottom. I just think the veterans took it. The refs were awful. You know what? Now, I will say this. Two of them I was okay, but there was one that was there on Sunday that was very, very questionable. He literally, like, blew his whistle and looked at the other ref like, and he was like, bro, it's your call. Like, what are you calling? So, yeah, no. Yeah, Mace, I kind of agree with you on that one. Not all of them. You know, JB, he always solid. You know, Jonathan, he's pretty cool. But that new guy that was there, I don't know about him. But it was a good game overall. I just think, the vets pulled it out when it came to Black Ice. I think the vets pulled it out. I think that I mean, I don't know how many ways we can say it. We say it every week. Joe Tarver has been balling for Black Ice. Joe Tarver, I mean, he's been coming off the bench, and I mean, he's been giving them that offensive lift that they've needed. They have not had Rodney, so that's a major portion of their offense and has been a major part of their offense for the past 2 seasons. And, you know, Josh has been battling injuries. They lost TJ for the rest of the season. So somebody was going to need to step up. And he definitely did that. And he's been doing that the past couple of games. And it just finally translated to a win. Then you also got your input from Deshaun and, you know, some of the other guys on Black Ice. And I just think it was just an overall good win. It was a much needed win for Black Ice as well. So I don't know, how many of y'all talk to me in the comments, how many of y'all foresaw that game going the way that it went? Was there anything that y'all noticed about the game, you know, that we didn't notice? But like I said, definitely a shout out to Joe. Like I said, Joe, you've been balling all season, bro, and you got my vote for 6th man of the year because, you know, I think even with Black Ice this season, there's been a lot of different looks in terms of what's the rotation is going to be. Somebody said the refs had a black Ice jersey on. He said ISO Joe. No, seriously, ISO Joe. I mean, and the thing about it is, and I think where it got dangerous is we all know Joe can go to the hole, but when that 3-point shot is falling to, that's when it's dangerous because it's just like he has options. The refs gave them the game for sure. Playing the game back in my head. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. I have to go back and watch that one from beginning to end. But yeah, no, it was a good game. He's here, but the door is locked. So do you think you could go and unlock that door for him, please? But yeah, ISO Joe, like I said, the Warriors are a great team with Mason, Kel, and No, seriously. And that was the other thing that I forgot to mention about the Warriors, too, adding Barlow to that team. Barlow is just an engine. And I was talking to him, and he pretty much even said, like, I'm not in full shape yet. Barlow is an engine. He gives you offense. He gives you defense. I mean, he gives you a little bit of everything. What Mason said, we could play again and be close, I promise. Hey, I mean, you know, that's one of them ones that you got to kind of, you know, do offline. But, you know, hey, Sky West will be there to watch for sure. But yeah, the Warriors as a whole, I honestly wish they could have had this team the entire season because I think it would have been a different story if they had this full team the entire season because the pieces that they got, they needed some veteran leadership. They got the veteran leadership. And yeah, I just think it would have been a different season for them if they had that all season. They lost Amari. The refs were bad, but the Warriors had a chance. Got to hit that free throw. Nah, for sure. You know, and we've been talking about that. Free throw shooting has been a problem just kind of for the league as a whole this year. Like the free throw shooting, according to Kenneth, you know, the free throw shooting has just been down, you know, the entire time. So, but I mean, it was definitely a good game. Mason played hurt. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. I wasn't expecting a monster game from Mason per se because again he's working his way back from injury and all that type of stuff like that, but I mean he still did his job. I mean just the presence on the floor alone that he would bring, you know, I think like I said it definitely made his mark. So good game between the Warriors and Black Ice, and you know Black Ice was able to come out with the win. That was a much needed win for them, but you know still ain't over for everybody. That's the crazy part about this league and the way this season has panned out. Like everybody still has a crack at playoffs, so that's the crazy part. But my partner has arrived, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break real quick, and then we will be right back and we're gonna get to the next game. So don't go nowhere, stay locked. Matter of fact, let's do this because some people, they always say they miss top 10, so we're gonna run top 10 again one more time so that way, you know, those that missed it, you know, they can watch it and we'll do a quick reset right here and then we'll get right to the next game. So yeah.
Penn gets it to Joe. Joe puts up the shot, and it's good for 3 points.
Big shot.
Joe checked it.
All right, so we all caught up now, so nobody feels like they missed it or anything like that. Turn your mic on because we don't want you shacking the fool in here. I literally started the show just like that. You know, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. But anyway, all right, partners in the building, so we can go ahead and officially kick this thing off.
What up, y'all?
So we was talking about the first game.
Yeah.
Black Ice Warriors. So moving to the second game, it was the Red Hawks and Panthers. I don't want to talk about it. You go ahead and you talk about it because I don't like talking about it.
You already know, man. Panthers. Jordan went crazy. Triple double. That's ridiculous.
A 40-point triple double is insane, bro.
40-point triple double. That means he was shooting, passing, and rebounding. That's crazy. Who was on him? It was that was on him.
Predominantly, but I mean we don't have to single people out.
I mean, I'm just
predominantly. We don't have to single folks out though.
So,
we don't have
but
to.
I mean, it don't matter who been on him this year.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. Like the crazy thing is that he was on him, and then I know he got like a couple on me because I had to switch to him. And then it was one time, like towards the end of the game, Lance said it wasn't me. It was one point at the end of the game. He said the Red Hawks was shaving points. Might have thought that if you were watching the game for real. One point, it was like Jordan and Eno arms fully extended. He was over in the corner. Jordan and Eno arms fully extended, and he still hit it over two people.
Venom said love coaching.
Oh, okay, he said who was on CI? I heard he had 32. Actually, he had 26, and I was on him. See, I was playing out of his mind. Like,
be trolling,
yeah, I know he trolling, bro. Like, man, listen. He had 26. First of all,
he got a little chicken, and now he think he can say what he wants to say.
Right. But nah, see, I cooked, bro. Like, I mean, if you go back and watch the film, most of the time my hand was right here. He was hitting, so it's just like, hey, I did my job.
I ain't pay attention. Did he have that fresh haircut this time?
I don't know.
When he
but
had
haircut CI is a real thing. But hey, good defense, better offense. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping.
I think the Red Hawks just internally, like, I don't know, as a team, is just kind of like still trying to find an identity. I think that's the issue. And this late in the season, that's a bad thing to be doing. Trying to find an identity this late in the season with a kind of like a playoff game, pretty much. It's putting your playoffs on the line, and for you to be still trying to figure it out is just a bad look. I think the Panthers have solidified themselves, and they have a good thing going for them right now.
They said we were missing glass big too.
That was big. But at the end of the day, I had a talk with another player today, and players missing and stuff like that. I mean, you still got to play the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, there's no excuses. Period. At the end of the day, I'm sorry. So what?
Yep. Great context. Backus. Eno was the primary defender, but there was no help on screens and rotation. So there would be times where, somebody would come and set a screen for Jordan, and there would be no step up. And when the step up didn't happen, Jordan just let it go.
Oh, here we go. Gun, shoes, and what? And rug?
Who is that? Who is Gun, Shoes, and Rug? We don't know your nicknames, guys.
I started going fishing before the season was over. Woo! Shots fired. Pow, pow. Pow, pow, bang, bang.
Jordan had a 43-point triple double. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
He definitely did. That's very crazy.
Yeah. But nah, like I said, the Panthers, I think they're coming into their own. They're starting to gear up for the playoffs. Sounds like to me. But they still got some work to do as well.
Lance says, I don't fish, I chicken.
Look like I'm gonna be cooking y'all some chickens.
look like it, bro. Nah. I had to forget. Like, hold on. Like, I know I'm not a player right now, but hold on, man. Y'all, what y'all not about to do?
And the Red Hawks still, you guys still have a slim chance.
Still got a slim chance. Yeah.
I actually, this was funny. I actually talked to Darius about it.
Mm-hmm.
And his words were, I said, I thought the Red Hawks still had a chance. He said they need a miracle. And then he called me. It was like they need A, B, C, D, E, F, G to happen. I was like, oh God. So, but at the end of the day,
gun, shoes, and rug. You ain't gonna identify yourself.
oh, so say you going fishing Sunday. Who y'all playing Sunday?
No, he said we was fishing Sunday. Whoever that is said we were fishing Sunday.
Gotcha.
And yeah. So you not gonna
Cute dad joke for our loss.
yeah, he was saying like that the joke was cute,
Oh,
I guess. Yeah. True, I had 29. Nah, Lance, you was hooping, bro. It was he said Bacchus. He said it's pronounced Bacchus. Hey, look, the loss wasn't on your head, Lance, for sure. I'll give you that. It was not your fault, brother.
but yeah, I ultimately think that's what it is. I mean, I think the Red Hawks are still in a retool, rebuild type. You know, just y'all been retooling and rebuilding all season. So I think that's the issue. Whereas the Panthers, they kind of know who they are, and they're confident in who they are. So
Yeah.
when you do stuff like that, and when you're playing like that with those two different mindsets, I mean, obviously, what happened.
Yeah.
You know, so it is what it is, man. I mean, kudos to the Panthers. Good game. I mean, that's all you can say, man.
I feel like the numbers speak for themselves. Like
yeah.
a 43-point triple-double. Like, what else do you really need to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see y'all final game of the season. Proper light skin. All right, so it's somebody on the Warriors. They just still refuse to identify themselves, but it's okay.
Yeah, you know.
It's somebody on the Warriors.
Some people scared, so it is what it is.
Win, lose, or draw. I'm still repping. Nah, facts, Lance.
Yep.
Tyler said, not proper light skin. That's funny. All right, so where we was at next? The Chargers and the Wolves.
Yeah. I normally don't talk about my team, man. I don't, but I'll say this.
Nah, don't say it in your modest voice, because I heard how you really felt about it. So I need that same energy I heard it with the last time.
So I mean, hey man, I'm on the show, bro. I'm on the show. So
Okay.
I gotta,
Nah, you said this time I'm not gonna play my nice role when it comes to my team. I just really want to see the other side. I think it.
Listen. All I gotta say is, all I've been hearing all season, y'all a super team. Y'all picked up Shad. Y'all picked up Jay. Oh man, blah 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 blah. Jay's hurt. Shad didn't play, and we beat the champs.
Josh was gone too.
And Josh was gone, but I'm just the two that everybody was talking about. Now, I'm gonna actually say something about the Chargers that's positive, because the Chargers gave us a heck of a game.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the Chargers. I respect everything that the Chargers do.
They said, Scott, stop being humble like they haven't been playing this season. Pop y'all. Thank you. I agree.
But before I go any further, what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I want to give kudos to the Chargers, because they came out, they played hard, but
Shaq said, "Good game, y'all boys."
Yeah,
it was a good game.
It was
bro.
a good game. It was almost a chess match.
Not picked Rashad, stole him.
Really.
Here we go.
Gave everybody his phone number. Gave everybody an opportunity. But anyway, but Shad was not playing. So, but like I said, it was a chess match. It was a real chess match. There's a couple of things that went on in the game and everything like that, and we had to make adjustments. I think the Chargers made adjustments. It was just a daggone good game. Yes.
Whoa, TJ, why you hating, bro? Mason said they said number 3 on the Wolves play great defense, and TJ said no, he don't. He talking about Sam. Ain't Sam number 3?
I think Sam is number 3. I believe Sam is number 3. Okay, Malik.
Shaq and Malik, or Shaq and Kobe?
So I will say this about Malik and Shaq. I think they did their job. I think
They always do, bro. If it's 2 on the Chargers, and it's not to say anybody doesn't necessarily do their job,
Right.
but if it's 2 that's gonna stay down all the time, it's gonna be those 2.
right. So
Thank you, Mason. He had like 6, bro. You can't even deny that.
Yeah,
bro.
on
Talking about Sam, yeah.
Bro, Sam, I don't even like. I don't address like, you know.
Why not?
No. I don't address like comments that aren't smart.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no need to address
Oh,
that.
excuse me.
So I mean, I don't know who would even say that. But anyway, you know, Malik and Shaq. So the game plan was kind of to let Malik and Shaq. You know, they're
Back
gonna
he
do
said
their
I
thing.
was wondering the Chargers were gonna try a pump fake on Sam.
But we let Malik and Shaq kind of
He said,
do their thing.
besides Rodney, Shaq, my favorite big, no homo.
Who is that?
Day.
But yeah, like I said, you know, Malik got off. It was a couple of times where we had a switch on defense, or Malik caused a switch on defense, and it was just like Malik was licking his chops, man. He was just like, "Oh, I'm about to eat."
Oh yeah, he had Mario on skates.
He was like, "I'm about to eat. I'm about to eat."
Yeah.
And I mean, it was like, "Hey, y'all, back up, spread the floor, and I'm about to kill. I'm about to kill right now." You know what I'm saying? So,
Go back to Mason's comment real quick. Mason said, "Yeah, Malik be snapping. Shaq got to be more consistent for real." And he know. I tell him this in person. I feel like his last 2 have been pretty consistent though.
they have.
The last 2 in particular, because he had a 30-point, 29.
29.
Man, he had 30.
Round it up.
Yeah, I'll round out. He had 30 last game, and then this game, you know, I'm not sure what his final numbers were, but I mean, he was effective in the game. So, but I mean, he said he'd be on them. Shoot, Mason be on all of us. God, dog. Everybody.
He does. But like I said, man, I mean, kudos to the Warriors. I mean, nothing but respect. It was a goal, though, this year. I mean, they spanked us last year.
That's fair, TJ. That's
You know,
fair.
they spanked us, man.
Who the Chargers? Oh, yeah, they swept y'all.
Last year, they brought out the broom. They swept us. So, I mean, it was somewhat personal. You know what I'm saying? It was somewhat personal. But
He said Malik might be the best PG. He's Mr. Consistent. He just needs to be more aggressive, in my opinion.
he showed us aggression. Like, he was aggressive. But my thing is, it's like I didn't want to overplay Shaq and Malik.
Mason said, I care about y'all. It always be. No, that's facts, though. That's facts, though. Mason said he care about us. It'd be all love.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I totally agree. I get it. It comes off that way.
But, yeah, we didn't want to overplay them because what happens is they're both of those players, they're very cerebral. So what happens is if you overplay them, that's when people are like, he'll shoot it. Everybody
else just start getting, yeah.
They're wide open because you're like so worried about them. So it's like, hey man, you know, if they make shots on you, live with it. You know, if they beat you 1-on-1, live with it. If you play good defense and they hit one on you, live with it. You know, we had to live with it. So that's basically what we did.
Tyler said, Mason, I need you to hoop more too. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Only reason why I wasn't really on Mason about yesterday is because this is his first game back after, you know, pretty serious injury. So I wasn't expecting like super dominance, but these next couple games, I'm like, I know he's gonna get right to it. And yes, we do got to shout out Keys, bro. Keys was hooping yesterday.
Yep, and that's Coach Goon. What's up, Coach Goon? But yes, Keys and Brian were, I mean, they came in and did their job. So I highly respect He'll Shoot It. I highly respect him because, you know, he's kind of like their spark. You get what I'm saying? So to give y'all a little backstory about Keith and why we're talking about Keith, Marquise, he hadn't got a lot of playing time. I mean, these past 2 seasons, but Marquise is in the gym working. Marquise is getting better. And the last time we got together, Marquise showed Goon and myself a lot. He showed us a lot of heart, showed us a lot of energy. His defense, man, it was just everything that he was doing was just like, man, we got to figure out a way to get this guy in. So back to He'll Shoot It. When I was on my way to the game, I called Goon. I said, hey, man, I think we ought to put Marquise on He'll Shoot It. And Goon was like, man, that's probably a good idea. because he has so much energy. They're both energy guys. And boy, I mean, that was a battle, man. And I loved it. And shout out to him because he just, God, man, he did a great job.
He did.
Every minute spent on the floor from him was good. So him and Brian, God, man, he had the assignment of trying to play Shaq. I mean, that's a hard assignment. Not to say he stopped Shaq, but it was just like a
containment.
It was containment, man.
Yeah.
Just slow him down some, you know. So the only thing, funny thing though, is he missed every free throw except one. Every one of them.
He had like one of the ones that really mattered down the stretch, right? Yeah.
I literally had to tell him. I said, hey B, this the one. Like the last one he shot, I was like, this the one, because that's the one that kind of really sealed the game.
Yeah.
So just the other people that were around stepped up. I mean, kudos to the Wolves, man.
Shaq said, nah, he definitely played good defense.
Yeah. So, like I said, Shaq, I respect him, man, and just, I mean, it was a hard fought battle, man. So I have to, like I said, I don't really like talking about my team like that, but I really think, based on the situation, man, they stepped up. They really stepped up. I mean, because we did not have the size that we normally have. And these guys came together, and we stood on dirt, bro. That's what we do. We on dirt.
But you know what? That's the thing about the Wolves, though. I think the size gives y'all a different style of basketball, and even to some extent an advantageous style of basketball. But when y'all don't have bigs, y'all become a different type of team, but not necessarily a worse team.
Right.
Y'all just become a different type of team. Y'all are more of a guard heavy. Y'all are more comparable to the Bulldogs when y'all don't have your size. Because of the guard play, because of the quick, fast pace. You know, you got K-Ro, Nick, Lango, you got Dez, Miles. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got, like, it's the battle of the guards almost type deal. So it became one of those things where, like, y'all had to kind of overcome, you know, not having the size because of having Shaq on the other end, and then you got Baker on the other end, and then you got, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, definitely kudos to y'all. Y'all definitely figured it out.
Yeah. And they were missing Go-Go Gadget. So
they were missing Khalil. Yeah.
With Khalil not being there, that did help us. I mean, I'm gonna be super real with it.
For sure.
It did help us. So I do want to mention that. You know, I know I said no excuses, but that's a player that's a game changer. You know, so luckily he wasn't there because you know we would have had to plan for that. And like I said, I'm always confident in my team. You know, I sent them a message and said, hey, you know, we're missing A, B, and C player.
Tyler says, still don't know what standing on dirt means. Like, we're not 6 feet under yet, or we building something.
Hey, man, that's why you ain't in our locker room, so. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Hey, that's what we talk about, bro. You talk about the Clash of the Titans or whatever you want to talk about. Right?
It's Titans versus everyone. Titans versus everybody.
You know,
that's funny.
But anyway, yeah, like I said, kudos to my team.
Said the Clash of the Titans.
Hey, man,
that's a movie, bro.
I know. But like I said, kudos to my team. Kudos to the Chargers. You know, they're still in a good position to make the playoffs and everything like that. So, you know, we might be seeing them again. So, you know, even with our bigs, I still think it's going to be a challenge. So,
I mean, they're the defending champs for a reason, bro.
Absolutely.
I mean, top to bottom, that team, they have their team where their pieces fit. I mean, they won the championship, and again, this is no knock against Khalil, because shoot, when you get to Khalil, like that almost pushes them into the super team territory, just a little bit.
Right.
But without Khalil, they're still like it's almost like, again, Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Like Warriors before they got KD.
Right.
You know, they were still like a juggernaut team in the West, but then when they got KD, it was just like, bruh. Like,
y'all cheat.
Y'all cheat. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, they are, you know, they're a formidable team regardless. What are they talking about?
Something about team fell apart.
Yo, bro, why my team fell apart? That's Solomon. Yeah, your team ain't fell
Team didn't
apart.
fall apart, sir.
Yeah, they just beat us Sunday, bro. They ain't fall apart.
No, they ain't fall apart.
Matter of fact, you should be looking forward to getting back and playing with
Yes,
the team that
sir.
you have now, because
Man, with him,
them with you, that's actually pretty
that's
crazy.
That's dangerous.
Them with you, that's pretty insane. So, Yeah, all right. So let's get to this next game because I actually want to talk about this one. Chargers been rolling on offense these last 3 games. So I actually want to talk about this next game. I'm kind of excited about it. Titans and Savages.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm going to be honest with you. The Savages had that game. And I'm going to be honest with you. IQ lost them that game. IQ 100% lost them that game. And the reason why I say it is this. And so, in organized... Next season, I'm in the building. Yes, sir. Wait, what? Next season, I'm a Bulldog. What? What is happening right now? You know what? In organized basketball, I'm not going into that right now. Right. If it ain't on the backers report, it ain't official. Right. If it ain't on the backers report, it is not official.
Right.
Scott been busy today. But you get that video of the non-foul. What non-foul? James said that?
James sent me a video on the iPhone. Look, man, this Android, bruh. K-Roll sent us a video on the iPhone. This Android, bro. We can't see y'all's video.
K-Roll, really him is that's Solomon. Big Solomon from last year. Defensive player of the year. Well, El Presidente has something to say about that, but yeah. Let me say this. We ain't talking about award races yet. I'll say that. But in organized basketball, right? I've been trying to say this point for 3 minutes. In organized basketball, it's not just about playing, but it's also about listening. And IQ, right? Certain people are on the floor for a reason, you know, being like a floor general. Before the game went into overtime, Steve said it. Foul. Matter of fact, before the refs even took the ball out, he was already saying foul. Because he knew they needed a 3 to tie.
Right.
And
it's 2 free throws.
So shoot 2 free throws, and we stay in control of the game. And it doesn't automatically go to overtime. They fouled the first time.
Yep.
Cool. But then on the inbound, like, Don walked right to the spot that he wanted to walk to and just pulled up for 3. And they just contested it at the end. And to be honest with you, if the referee really wanted to be ugly, it could have been a 4-point play.
4-point play because...
They did not necessarily let him come down.
No.
So it could have been a 4-point play. And it really would have got put away earlier and not even went to that first overtime, which would have been better on time. But anyway, I was like, them jokers had 2 overtime.
Right.
But other than that, though, the Savages, never. I didn't touch TJ. Man, just fell over.
James, I told you to send me the timestamp, bro. I ain't even get a chance to look at it. You got to send me the timestamp, all right?
Him and Tatum just fell, didn't touch them. But anyway, yeah, I just think little small things like that in an organized basketball situation, like those things win you and lose you a game. All they had to do was foul. Like literally that second time, all they had to do was foul, but instead they decided we just gonna defend him. And it's like, why? Just foul him. Make him shoot 2 free throws. And then they got to foul y'all the rest of the way out to even stay alive.
If I'm not mistaken, since he came in this league, it's been a short, 3 games? 2 or 3 games?
2 or 3 games, something like that, yeah.
How many big shots have he hit?
Man, listen, he literally has a stat. And see, that's all the more reason why you don't let him do that. He's established himself as a big shot maker. You understand what I'm saying? So... TT showed up big. Nah, bro. TJ? We ain't got to the Savages yet. Hold on. We gonna get there.
Cause he was on one.
Cause listen, I feel like it's been disrespect on TJ's name, especially offensively all year. So we gonna get there. But 722 Savages, overtime 2 calls. It's crazy. But yeah, so all they had to do was literally foul. But they literally let the person who has hit the most big shots, because they almost beat somebody the other way the same way. When he had that 4-point play, then he had like he got buckets like the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yep.
So it's just one of those things where his teammates, he said his teammates quit on him. Yeah, that, but I think, so let's shift over to the Savages. TJ played like the superstar that, his role on the team, being the star of his team, the offensive leader, all that type of things like that. Like TJ played like that yesterday. I mean, even when it got close, when they needed a bucket, somebody came down, hit a three. TJ came down and answered. TJ called for the ball. He got the euro, scored. It was just like everything that was really needed. I mean, he literally did it.
He fussed about it the last game. Like, got a tech.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm saying, give me the ball.
And with reason, because
he showed why today.
Exactly.
He should have the ball.
Exactly. So I don't know, man. But like you said,
Mason said he definitely the real TJ now. No more TT.
we might be able to cancel that. We'll call him Tall T though.
He still be tall T.
He'll be Tall T.
Well, TT Loves You was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. So.
All right, man. God, dog, y'all going crazy. Don and Barry equals Jordan and Pippen. Y'all doing a little too much. Jordan and Pippen.
Hey man, let them have it. They won, bro. Like,
Jordan and Pippen.
They won, bro. Let them say what they want to say, bro. You know, Titans against the world, man. Let them tell.
And I'm not calling him Big Barlow, by the way. No.
So
that's a pause. I'm not calling him Big Barlow. Absolutely not. No.
too many pause moments.
Too many pause moments this season.
Yeah.
I'm not calling him that. Hey, did you see that Marcus Jordan? He said, yeah, Marcus Jordan and Scottie Pippen Jr.
Oh boy, they clowning already, bro.
Oh,
they clowning already.
Hey,
bro.
man. No, sir. Hey, man, great players, but I'm not going as far as Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
Stop it.
That's a little too much, man. That's a little too much.
You know, that's like calling any point guard in our league Kyrie Irving. It's not. No, stop. It's not.
He said, shout out to Suspect on defense for PJ.
On PJ.
Oh, Tyler, come on, bro. He said, did Mason get his meat?
Man, pause, man. The two lines.
Tyler, you could have
Pause.
You could have left that in last week, bro.
God,
dog. You could have left that in last week. James, Larry, Jay, Don, Barry, I need your signature for my list of people I walked on. Ooh. Well, he put it out there.
Brandon Roy and
Nicholas Batum. Y'all boys wild, bro. See, Tyler, you opened yourself up to that, bro. Because you literally picked that duo. Of all the duos
bro.
that you could have, like, you picked that one. But, now, Mr. Brown has chimed in. He said, did you win or lose? I mean,
I get it.
But, you know, he tipped his hat to the Titans. They did their thing. I mean, bro, they was hooping, bro. They was hooping. Oh, and I will point out, too, since Barry chimed in, I will say this, too. Happy to see the full recovery, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He missed most of the season with that injury, and it doesn't look like, you know.
And see.
All right, man. Michael B. Jordan and Larsa Pippen.
But see, last week.
Goon said Joe Johnson and Josh Smith. They just being crazy now, bro. They just saying stuff. Oh, snap. 11 for 13 shooting? Yeah, that's crazy.
So this is what I'm saying, though. Like,
TJ said, I can still pop because I hold my own versus anybody. No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
He said I'm done.
Mason, not enough. Didn't get the dub.
Hey, what is it going?
I mean, I get that, but I don't think I like that phrase when it's just like, I scored such and such and such and such, but not enough because we didn't get the dub. Because to be honest with you, I feel like TJ did his job. So I feel like TJ can't say not enough because, bro, it's like, it's not always a situation where it's just like, we lost because I didn't score 50.
No, they lost because they didn't foul. Nah.
There was one reason they lost. IQ. It
That's
wasn't
why
that
they
TJ
lost.
didn't do his job and didn't do more. Wait, what's up now? 26-15. Tell Steve I'm gonna need his signature too. He too low. Now I ain't gonna lie. James was on one yesterday. James was cooking yesterday. Nah, shout out to Barry. He was due for a big. Nah, he was though. Like
man.
since that injury and all that stuff and coming back, like it was about time. It was about time. And I think also too, what has happened with the Titans, like the energy is contagious. Right. That energy that Don is bringing and that Barry's bringing, it's contagious. I mean, I remember they hit 1-3. Came down, hit another one, then came down. Larry came down, and he hit one. And, you know, Larry prefers to slash. He don't even prefer to shoot like that.
Right,
but it was just, they were on so much of a roll. It was just like, TJ said we lost because we played against ourselves. I'll take that answer, too. Well, I mean, yeah, but, I mean, when it came down to it from an X's and O's standpoint,
Yeah, bro.
I mean, that was literally all y'all had to do at the end. Like, if y'all had fouled Don immediately on the inbound, then it would have been sending them to the line because it was 2-2. It would have been 2-2. James, you scored a jumper on me. That's it. But, you know, you still can't with me. Mason. Oh, Mason playing again. Yeah. You ain't seen Mason? Yeah, Mason played. He played Sunday, K-Roll.
No, he was saying, he was kind of giving them credit for playing again.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you ain't
Yeah,
seen him playing?
I think he was giving them credit for playing again.
Yeah, y'all definitely ran them off. And James is saying we can play 1v1 for the money. You scored, yeah, but you didn't get more than 5 buckets on me. 1v1. Savages, Titans rivalry from this day forward.
Sound like it.
Sound like it. I'm here for it.
Bruh. Sound like it.
Hey, but I'm interested in this 1v1 though. Can we get it recorded in a YouTube video?
Hey.
I would actually like to see that. That'd be fun. 1v1 for the money. Here for it. Hey, why y'all ain't getting a 1v1? We have a whole 1v1 tournament and All-Star game. Anyway.
You know, a lot of people talking.
And that was for money.
You know, there's a lot of people talk till it's time to pay. You understand what I'm saying?
It's true.
A lot of people talk till it's time to pay. When it's time to pay up, then you shut up. You feel what I'm saying?
It's very, very true.
We showing up.
Back and said, no more overtime. So I agree because we hourly. We pay by the hour. Boy, I tell you, I have never been. Can we have a boxing match with the refs? I ain't gonna lie, I want to have a few of those.
We might. Let's see if we can set that up.
Goon said, who are the considered rivalries in the league?
Sounds like Titans and Savages are one.
Titans and Savages is one. I'm gonna say, I think the Blazers have a couple, to be honest, because the Blazers definitely have. I would say Blazers and Chargers is one.
Yeah,
because they're always like since last year.
Blazers
they
Black
were.
Ice too.
They were definitely.
Blazers and Bulldogs after yesterday.
Oh yeah, so and that was the other one. Blazers and Bulldogs. Listen, that I'm just telling you right now. I know from a particular source, like that's a rivalry. And agreed, TJ, Black Ice and the Wolves. I was gonna say that one too. Black Ice and Wolves, because y'all went at it the past couple seasons. And Black Ice and the Blazers is also another one. Because that was a playoff matchup last year for the championship. So Blazers ain't beat the Warriors.
Savages, Chargers, Blazers, Black Ice.
Oh yeah, the Warriors did beat them. What TJ say? Savages, Chargers, Blazers, Black Ice, and the Titans sometimes. Dang, y'all just got a whole bunch of not enough bad blood yet, in my opinion. Hard fought games with no bad blood rivalry yet, in my opinion. Oh no, it's been some.
No,
It's been some. It's some rivalries for sure.
I say the Wolves and Chargers is a rivalry too.
Yeah, especially after they brought the brooms out on y'all.
When they brought their broom out, bro.
Yeah, like they brought the broom out on y'all last year.
So I can tell you about that. The whole broom thing, like somebody was talking to me about that. They were like, "Man, they brought a broom out on you, man. What you gonna say?" I was like, "They beat us. What I'm supposed to say?"
What can you say? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They swept us. So what? Like, you know, you don't get bitter, you get better. That's what you do. You know.
Can't be a rival. What you mean, Josh? Why you say can't be a rival? And he said, why the Blazers ain't beat the Warriors? Oh, he says rivals built in the playoffs. Do you agree with that? Rivalries are built in the playoffs?
Not necessarily, man.
because I know, like, think about the NBA. Every time the Heat back in the day, every time the Heat played the Knicks, it was on site.
Yeah.
Every time the Bulls played Detroit, playoffs or not,
Oh yeah.
it's on site.
On
Like,
site, bro. On site.
but anyway, I think Josh's point to the Bulldogs is y'all haven't made the playoffs, so
So he's
ain't
firing
no.
shots.
Hey man, listen, I love
This is why I think they're a rivalry.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
they've
bro,
been
it's,
firing shots at each other since Sunday, man.
nah, that Bulldog Blazers beef took over. I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
After Sunday, bro,
After
because you gotta think that. All right, so since we there, let's go ahead and move on to that game. 'Cause that's the last one.
Yeah.
Let's go on and move on there. So that game, that's Deshaun. K-Ro, that's Deshaun. Go back to the Tyler comment.
What Tyler comment?
Oh, Tyler said y'all on dirt because they swept y'all.
Okay.
The people want to know.
It's all good, man. He all good. Tyler's all good. He can talk all the trash he wants.
Backus said K-Ro Josh. Hey, that'd be a dope flyer. I see a really dope. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm visual media. I saw a dope promo flyer for that. Yeah, I hope that is the play-up matchup
What?
because that would be dope.
When the Titans played in the playoffs last year, what did they win?
What now?
Did they win
The
playoffs
what? The
last
what
year?
was it?
Was the Titans in the playoffs last year?
Oh no, I thought you being funny. I thought you was being serious. Oh, yeah.
No,
the Titans. The Titans.
because,
No, they did not. No.
All the talking is going on. I was just wondering.
No,
like,
Sky.
No, were they?
No, Sky.
Oh, okay. So did they have a chance to do it? Did they?
To be in a rivalry?
Did they?
No, Sky.
Okay. I was wondering where these comments are coming from. But okay. Are we moving on to the next game?
We're moving on to the next
Okay.
game.
All right. Here we go.
We're moving on to the next game. The Titans gonna hate you.
Hey, man.
Got my respect as a wait. I might get a fake when we supposed to accept the savages though. Oh no, you know what? Actually, Steve, no, y'all actually do have one. Folks just been busy. I have like 4 or 5 more that I still have to post, so you'll see it soon. Y'all have one. Y'all do have one too. I'm sorry, my brother.
Oh, Tyler said I'm being dirty now.
He said, "Oh, you being dirty now."
Hey man, hey, you can't come at a dog, bro. Hey, not a real dog.
Unfortunately, we can't mic y'all during live games because we are a family PG, type deal, and we don't have a cuss button. So
Oh yeah, we don't have the
the little deep censor button, we don't have that. So
dirt cheek, Sky dirt cheek. Hey man, hey man,
bruh,
listen.
they said Sky equals Kendrick.
That's what your son said.
Your
man.
son definitely did
That's what
say
your
that
son
a long
said.
time ago.
It's
he
all
definitely
good,
did.
bro. I give you. I ain't gonna talk about your kid, so I'm gonna leave that be. I ain't gonna leave that be, bro. That's off limits.
Nah, facts.
That's all
Facts.
limits.
That's crazy. That's what makes it better and more authentic. What does, Steve? What you talking about? Nah, y'all don't give each other respect yet, K-Ro and Josh. Wait till after. We're enjoying the fight.
Yeah, man, y'all supposed to be fighting, man.
Don't be nice now. we know brotherhood and all that stuff. We know.
Nah, yeah, they saying they ain't in the game right now, so they just showing each other respect.
Bro said games got to be on BET Uncut next season with live mics.
Really?
BET Uncut, bro?
Who watches anybody still watch BET?
I really want to know who this is because
Oh.
what year were you like?
Our producer watches BET. It's cause she ratchet.
I get in another mode. No, that's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, Steve said that's what makes it better and more authentic. Yeah, uncut, uncensored, live mics games. Yeah, man, it's another business side, man. It's a particular audience we trying to cater to.
Yeah.
Them audiences that want to pay money. Yeah, they don't. They more on the family and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, they don't want to see that type of activity.
It's a whole business thing to it, man. Trust me. I get it. It does make it more authentic and more all that type of stuff like that. But
Y'all need to quit all that cussing anyway.
oh wow. Wow,
That
you
was
just
a daddy moment.
yeah, right. I was like, say
That was daddy
you
moment.
just
That was
shifted into like
daddy
a whole dad mode. Like, wow,
was daddy
wow,
moment.
Sky. K-Ro said, especially when you talk to me. Yeah, I think K-Ro is one of the ones too. When you start talking to him, he gets more amped up.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you though, them jokers was in each other's faces.
But
bruh.
That's
Like,
why I
they
say
were
like
in
K-Ro
each
and
other's
Josh,
face.
like they're the same.
Like I thought they had like. Real
He said they
people in the
watched-
streets, bro.
Hey, Steve. He said they watch the NBA though. Right. How much cussing do you really hear
Yeah,
on the NBA floor? Or you might hear it from the little, the mic, the dunk mic.
Yeah,
You might hear a little something from that. But
They be trying to catch all them cuss words.
on
though,
them
bruh.
on them NBA wired moments and stuff like that,
Yeah.
man, you ain't gonna never hear that.
Nah, bro. Nah. Somebody said who be cussing. Who said that? Who's Mason? Everybody.
Are we really talking about this right now?
Stop.
John said we on church.
out every game, and all y'all.
It's all
I
right.
don't.
God,
I
look.
don't. But God Almighty.
That's so funny. Okay, pregame live mic. Nah, you know what though?
That might be dope.
I actually like that though.
Yeah.
Live mic pregame. We'll see what we can work out because we actually do have some. Matter of fact, we may even try that before the season is over with. Have a little fun with that because we probably can.
My bad. I just love the game. That's all.
No, that's fair. I don't cuss during the games. You know what's crazy though? What's actually crazy is I've never heard Mason cuss during the game. Nah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Remember on
Mason, quit lying.
Nah, he was finna get off the hook. He was finna get off the hook, but then I remember he when Josh bumped him in this game. When Josh bumped him, that went out the window. So yeah, nope.
Stop, man. Say can't put a mic on Steve, and you a boy.
Man, no. Nah. I'm a defend Steve partially. I'm gonna defend Steve partially because
Steve
Steve
be going off, though.
Steve be chill. Steve is the definition of 0 to 100 real quick. Because Steve be chill, and then somebody will say something to him, then he's like yelling.
Yep.
It's like, bro, I
Yep.
didn't even know you barely talk. Like you barely even say
Yeah.
anything, but now you're like whole yelling. So
Hey, bro, he be going off. He be
Yeah,
going
that-
off on the refs too.
that Steve, you can't put no mic on. But
It's like a light switch. You know what I'm saying? It's like flick. This thing just go off, bro.
he said he don't be listening to Mason, and maybe I be missing it, bro. I don't be paying attention
Nah,
to it
Mason
like
be
that.
cousin, bro.
Like I said, I don't hear him talk much, like on the floor.
Nah, Mason be cousin.
I don't hear him talk much. Maybe that's just me. I don't be paying attention. Anyway,
Mason, you do a game without cussing, I'll give you some more chicken.
hey man, and I ain't gonna lie, the way that chicken was, because you had something left over, that might be worth it. All right, so we talked about Mason, the OG, just physical. That's all. He old school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bulldogs showed out. Number 2, pick King. You tough, man. Listen,
Man, King be shooting from like
the concession stand.
he be shooting from
Parking lot.
other galaxies. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
you say? Wow, so nobody gonna defend me. I be chilling. Nah, TJ, you do be chilling. But that last game, though, I will say that last game. He said that we shook hands. It's all good. Free chicken at a game with no cussing. Oh wow, see they going crazy. Free chicken. What Carl say? DPOY.
hold on. Free chicken at a game with no cussing. Like I'm trying to figure out specifically because if they can stop people from cussing, man, I'll cook some chicken, bro. Like for real. So
We really got stuck here. Hey, well, guns, shoes, and rug. You can specify what you meant by that. And,
yeah.
But what we were saying was the Bulldogs and King changed the whole complexion of their team, bro.
Absolutely.
Changed the whole complexion. And I'll be honest, I got to eat my words because I definitely did not think that was a good pick for them. Because I felt like they had enough offense.
God, man. Never mind. Just scratch all the statements about the chicken.
We just need to strike the last. I'm going to take this video down, edit that out, and put it back up. Because what?
God, man.
K-Ro, we discussed.
Can we mute K-Ro?
We discussed this last week, bro. Chicken, K-Roll, chicken.
Somebody said country street. Oh my! Stop with meat, man. Good Lord.
Hey, hold on. What Mason say? Wait, TJ said I do until my emotions get. Nah, for real, TJ, you do. He said, "Hey, K-Roll." Hey, Scott, K-Roll walked up to me after the game talking about you played for that meat, huh?
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Oh man, this is hilarious, man.
That boy said it's the Arby's slogan.
We have the meat. Oh my God. Somebody been at a Diddy party.
I hate y'all. I tell you what, I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let this moment pass for a minute.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna let y'all get all this out. Anybody else?
Man, that's funny.
Anybody
I'm
else?
dead.
Want to keep
I'm
this
dead.
going before we move on?
I'm dead.
God, dog.
They going in, bro, for real. But nah, man, listen. I'm gonna lead it. I'm trying to like do something good here. They like going in. Like for real. Oh my goodness, man. Oh, my
God.
goodness. Back to this game though, man. I do want to point out something though, for real, with the Blazers and with the Bulldogs, specifically the Bulldogs. They won 2 games last year.
Yeah,
They have lost 2 games this year.
that's crazy. That's a turnaround right there, bro. And they're in second place this year. They were second to last year. There's a whole lot of twos going on with them right now, bro.
I'm saying, bro, it is by far the most improved team that I've really. I'm gonna be honest with you, probably in the history of Scott West,
Especially with that turnaround time. Absolutely.
that turnaround time, man. And I have to say that we talked a lot about K-Roll. We talked a lot about K-Roll, how he spoke to his guys. We talked a lot about how he didn't share the ball a lot of times. We talked a lot about K-Roll. And K-Roll has taken that stuff to heart, man. He took it to heart, and he actually listened to what we were saying. And I believe that he's turned that stuff around. I'm not discrediting the team at all. But K-Roll is the leader of that team. And I believe that him sharing the rock and doing what he's doing has become very contagious to that team. And they feel like he has more faith in them, and I think they all have more faith in each other. So I have to give big kudos to them, man. I mean, because at one point it was just like, man, what can we do to help them?
Right.
Because it was that bad. But, man, great turnaround, Bulldogs. I mean, I got to give y'all credit, man, for real.
He said this too. He and I had a conversation, and I pointed out to him how, with the way that they started, even to where they are now, they had a point in this season when they lost to y'all, and at that point, it was the worst looking loss of the season. Mm-hmm. And it's like a turning point moment where your season can go incredibly left or incredibly right. Mm-hmm. I told him that night in the parking lot, I said, bro, you have to change your leadership style or this team is not going to change. Mm-hmm. All that yelling and all that stuff like that, I understand you're passionate, but you got to look at the guys that you have on your team. They want to win with you. So how do you get the best out of them? And when I tell you from that game, that was like, what, game 2 or 3 or something like that?
It was early in the year. Yeah.
From that game to now and just seeing where he is, if you look at, again, not only his leadership style when it comes to what he does with the basketball and how he shares the rock, but even from the words that he says, the things that he speaks to his teams, like when they seem a little off the same page or whatever the case may be, I'm hearing, you know what, you're right, my bad. Like, he completely changed his leadership style to meet what the team needed, and that's what a good leader does. They figure out.
So what you just explained and talked about is one word: accountability.
Accountability, yeah. Nah, for sure.
And there's a lot of players in this league that don't have it.
Uh-oh, you about to get on another box, bro.
That's my box.
That's
I'm
it?
Just,
You gonna
I'm
leave
just
it
telling
there?
you. A lot of players don't have it.
K-Roll, the crowd saying, when I say dog, y'all say pound, dog.
But
Oh, yeah, we're going to shout that out, too. The Blazers hoodie warm-ups. We're not going to take away from K-Roll's moment, but, yeah.
hey, fire, bro, like fire.
Hey, can we just also point out, like, everybody's warm-up gear, the Titans, like, yo, y'all look real good, bro. Like, y'all look professional. It's all tough. So, from the commissioners, hey, we salute all of y'all because y'all taking ownership, and it's tough. It is tough.
Very tough. Y'all I was like, God, dog, I got to do something.
Right, not right.
I think you said like, God, I got to do something too, man. It's crazy, man. So, but yeah, I just, you said something else too. You said that the Bulldogs team said that they want to win with him. Mm-hmm. See, there's a difference between winning with somebody and for somebody. Mm-hmm. And I believe that changed because it was kind of like, man, I got to play for K-Roll because I don't want K-Roll to
yell and all this type of stuff like that.
And I don't want K-Roll to get mad and say this. But now it's like a win with K-Roll. And the team is like, they have come together so well. So
wait, hold on. Wait, what now? Josh said we can't win without Geno, obviously.
Not true.
Mason said facts, Josh.
No. Well, actually, the losses that they have they all been without Geno? I mean,
I know the Warriors. I know they lost to the Warriors without Geno.
Okay.
They lost this one without Geno.
That's 2 losses.
Everybody got gear except for guess who? Man, Steve, I'm gonna hit you offline about that, bro, because that's kind of on you and TT. But sorry, Tall T. But we'll talk about that offline, bro. We'll talk about that offline.
Yeah. So because the Blazers only lost 2 games. So
yes, y'all can, Josh. The worst thing about the Blazers is y'all come with a losing mindset when Geno. Y'all come with a losing mindset when Geno is not there. I don't know if I agree with that.
It's hard for me to.
Josh is saying both losses is without him. So until we prove it, that's a fact.
That's why I asked the question.
Hey.
That's why I asked the question because I didn't want to just pop off at the mouth.
Seriously, Mason. That man said the Warriors gear kind of weak.
Oh God, he always trolling, man.
You know he's going to. But I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think they come to. I don't think they come to the games with a losing mindset though.
No.
I know for a fact there are players on that team that do not have that mindset.
Josh, correct us if we're wrong, or I just have a question, Josh.
Hey man, let's give Sky his flowers, Coach of the Year. For sure, you set the bar high, forcing every team to get better.
Who is that?
Jarrell Swan.
Man, I don't do that, man. Like, I don't do that, man.
Hey, man, accept your flowers, man. You ain't goon, bro. Like, y'all, people don't understand. Like, they just look at, oh, you got all these good players. Your job is easy, bro. People don't understand when you have a lot of good players. That's a lot of egos to manage. That's a lot of minutes to manage. It's actually harder sometimes when you have more players because that's a lot more to manage than just, he said, where's Presidente? I don't know, man. He must have got busy because Presidente been quiet. He been real quiet.
That was Lingo?
Yeah, it was Lango. Yeah. Y'all can definitely win without Geno. I think so, too. I just think, I don't know. I still think they have enough. And then you also got to realize, too, Tristan is still, like, somewhat hurt. Mm-hmm. Like, Tristan was still working his way back, too. So I try to keep stuff in context.
They're missing Aaron, too.
And they're missing Aaron. So it's, and I'll take DPOI. You know what? Tyler said, accept them flowers and plant them in the dirt.
And they will grow, sir. And they will grow.
TJ said, nah, Goon almost made me question his coaching at the end of that last game. Steve, you talking about this one against the Chargers? Josh, I feel you. A lot of folks not used to multiple games in a day. True. I know I ain't. Past that age, my brother. You get one out of me per day.
So Steve, expound on what you just talked about with Goon.
Come on, expound words.
So
Goon say, "I trust my players."
yeah, but I want to hear the perspective that Steve has.
Nick for DPOY. All right, let's go ahead and go into award races since we are already there. Let's go ahead and go to award races, and we're gonna go ahead and close the show out. Yeah, they gave up big offensive rebound at the end of the game. Oh, so he said, yeah, they gave up a. Nigel, you late to the party. It's all good though, bro. We still here.
Okay, that was I knew he was gonna say that. At the end of the game. So you talking about when we put Keith in? I think that's what he's talking about. No, that's what Goon said. So Steve, are you referring to when he put Keith in?
Oh, he's saying the big man that y'all took out would have easily got that rebound after the free throw.
So I think Goon put him in with reason.
And he said, yeah, Goon, you lucky the Chargers ain't clutch no more for some reason. That's what TJ said.
I mean, I get it, but you know what I like about Goon? Goon told the team, because the team was kind of looking at him. I've had one of those moments before. Darius was a part of that. I've had one of those moments before where I made a decision, I was just going to stand on it, and Goon stood on his decision. And he was like, hey, if it hurts us, y'all can blame me. That's what Goon said. And that's what I like about Goon in his development. So, but if y'all don't understand what he was doing, basically, like I said, the game plan was to put him on, he'll shoot it. So that's why he had him in defensively, for those purposes. So I just want to let y'all know that. Anyway.
All right. So, award races. So, what we going to start with first?
Rookie of the year? We all know who got that. All right, next.
Wait, nah, we ain't gonna fly past it. We ain't gonna fly past it. Nah, you got, and I will say this: you do got to give Goon his respect, because even being a younger coach, and you got experienced players on your team, and they all got opinions. And he just really standing on, hey, this is my decision, and this is what we doing. Much kudos. So,
yep.
All right, so let's start with six man of the year. My vote is Joe Tarver. I mean,
he's still coming off the bench.
He's coming off. He started I mean, he has been. I think he started this last one, but for the most part, he's been coming off the bench. So he got my vote for six man. What y'all think? Six man of the year. What y'all got? TJ said Joe Tarver. Deshaun, Joe starts for us. He ain't been starting all season.
I just need to know how many games he started versus coming off the bench. Because he did at the beginning of the season, he definitely was coming off the bench.
James said Joe only came off the bench like 3 games. Well, he started some and came off the bench some. Mason says Lango would be also in that running for me too.
Yeah, Lango is a monster, bro.
So, Steve, I'm always listening and learning, brother. Lango 6 man. So right now it's looking like a race between Joe and Lango.
I'm trying to think of anybody else.
Going through all the rest of the teams. Titans. Warriors. Yeah, I'm not.
Nah, I think it's about right.
Lango. All right, what about this one's going to be interesting. What about most improved? If they started more than 4 games, they can't be 6 man.
I had to give Atkins his flowers on the most improved.
So hold on a second. Hold on. Don't go to rookie of the year yet. Hold on. Let's go most improved player.
Yeah.
Showtime was that ISO Joe, you were saying that's for most improved. You were saying Joe. Honestly, Joe could qualify for that too. If you look at his numbers from last season to this season,
yep.
He can qualify for that too. My vote as well is Atkins. Bro, James been hooping this year.
Yeah, James has been hooping.
James has been hooping.
I can tell he been working on his game, man. I don't think James need to quit doing fouling on every layup, but other than that, I had a fire shot at you, James. Cause you be falling every layup, bro. Every layup. I be thinking you broke.
Hey, man.
I be thinking his body broke every time.
Let that man get it however he get it, bro.
So.
Oh, I appreciate the nod, Goon. I appreciate that, but I do feel like I do appreciate that, but I do feel like it's been a greater leap for James and Joe. But I do appreciate the nod, though, brother, for sure. Yeah. All right, so
I'm trying to think of who else. I'm just trying to
make sure before we go to the next one. So that's James, Joe.
Anybody else have any ideas? Anybody else?
Hey, Mason, really? You gonna find out last game of the season.
Somebody said CEO. They giving you your flowers, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
I'm
working to keep up with the young bucks. Shoot, Jane, and Jane. Now you know what I can say. What do you say, bang? James gets attacked every layup. Stop knocking my boy out the air.
Yep. Who's that back?
Hey, I will say this though, with the way James does fall, it does look like he gets whole attacked on every layup.
James, like he's long, and then he's
like even the one that was on top 10 last week. It was like, hey.
I was like, every time he falls, it just be like,
hey, but
is he okay?
James he getting it done though, bro.
Yeah.
So he's working in the off season, and so I appreciate it, bro. I promise you I was, cause last season the league. Okay. Public service announcement to players that are crying about playing time and all this type of stuff like that. This league gets better every year. We get better players coming in. I mean, you hear some of these names that are in Rookie of the Year, that are in Sixth Man of the Year, that are in all these things. They're players that came in this year. Lango came in this year. Jordan came in this year. You have to work in the offseason to continue to rise with the level of the league. If you think you're going to come back doing the same thing you was doing last year and you're going to be just as effective, you're going to get left behind.
Yep.
So, yeah, you got to put in work in the offseason and improve on your game. Because if you don't, then, yes, you are going to cry about playing time, minutes, and all that stuff because there's going to be new people coming in with greater talent.
Somebody
CEOs at Fitness Connection being on. Hey, man, listen, anywhere I could, for sure.
Somebody threw Corey's name in there for the Chargers, by the way.
Corey, no, for sure.
For most improved.
Yeah. Man, here's the thing. Corey, yes, most improved, but bro, Corey's always been like that.
A baller, bro.
He just couldn't last season. It just didn't really show. But bro, Corey always could hoop like that. James was talking about the off-season workout, the private run. Bro, listen, we was in the gym working out in the off-season, bro. I'm telling you. But all right, so
and Tyler said, say it again. But it does need to be reiterated that if you think you are that right now and don't do nothing, bro, the best players always work, bro. They always work. Mm-hmm. The Kobe's, the Jordans, the LeBrons, the Kyries, the people like that, they always working, man, because, man, it's young guns that be in the gym a lot, bro. They come in this league and they come in other leagues, you know what I'm saying? They be wrecking shop, man. I mean, it's crazy talent that comes up, man. It's always somebody out there that may work harder than you.
And you've been hearing what Back is, because it's not even from a player individual standpoint with the league. It's even the teams as a whole.
Yeah.
Because you remember what Back has been saying all year. The two teams that did not change their roster or drastically improve their roster, they're the teams that's been kind of struggling this year because everybody got better.
Right.
So it's like that with the teams, but it's also like that with individual, players. You said what? Y'all want to work on a real size floor and get some real work and step in my office all season. I got you. Hey, Steve, I'll come get some work, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to get some work. He'll tell you, I'm always trying to get some work, bro. I'll hit you up about that for sure.
Somebody said CI for most improved.
I can go there. Listen. Yeah. I can go there too, because from the game he came back, because he missed the first couple. From the game he came back, he's been a factor.
Yep.
man, it's just hard for me to say Corey for most improved because I know how
He's a baller.
like
bro.
Corey
Like,
he's
been a baller.
always been a dog. He just didn't like last season. He didn't really have like the.
He doesn't have to do as much because of the
Their
talent
team.
level that
Yeah,
they have.
agreed.
And the way they share everything, like it's any given. I guess we can say Sunday because we play on Sundays, but it's any given Sunday. Like anybody can kind of get off on that team.
True, very true.
So
very true.
Yeah.
All right, where we at? Ricky, DPOY.
Man, it's been fluctuating, bro. It's really been fluctuating. That's a hard one. Who y'all think? Is the Kobe? Is that for most improved? And I'm guessing somebody said Lance most improved. Was the Kobe? For
I can
most
throw Lance in
improved?
most improved too.
So
Jarrell said Nick. That's probably my top right now.
That's defensive player of the year, right?
Yeah, defensive player of the year. Nick's probably my top vote right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, yeah, Kobe was for.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, well, he's saying, K-Ro's saying keeping it within Sky West, though, when it comes to most improved.
For defensive player of the year, okay.
Southside. Hey, man, I'll be there. I'll be there, Steve. Yeah, you just let me know. Miles, Nick.
Okay, so the Miles thing, I have to give Miles his flowers because guess who we had to put on God, man, why I'm getting old, man.
and it's getting late. It's getting late.
It's getting late, bro. But we had to put Miles on
Malik?
Malik, yes. Thank you. God, boy, it's
tough.
Man, I'm getting old, bro. But we had to put Miles on Malik because he was killing everybody else. Everybody else that was on him, we had to put Miles on him. I'm not saying Miles stopped him, but Miles severely slowed him down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And Malik is smart enough to know that. So Malik basically, you know, he's like, hey, man, Shaq, come give me the screen so I can get somebody else on me. So, yeah, Miles has been that person where I can say, hey, man, go grab that player.
Yeah.
You know, so I give him that.
Goon was trying to help you out. He was
Miles
like, Malik,
bruh,
Sky.
I couldn't think of nothing, bruh.
Sky was asleep in the car. Right.
Nah, man, if y'all saw me, I had sweat and stuff on. I'm coaching a little league team, man, so football team, too. So I'm always at work.
It's time for the Sky dirt nap. Tyler ain't letting this dirt thing go, just so you know. That's funny.
My goodness, Tyler. When we lay y'all to rest.
Great defender, but nobody in this league can guard Malik when he in scoring mode.
True. Tyler, when we lay y'all to rest, you'll be seeing dirt. So.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Off topic. Can't wait, Scott. We'll get to the point where we can have a home gym and a true home and away. Hey, man. Yo, who is Gun Shoes and Rug? Can you please tell me who you are? Because I'm about to give you whole flowers right now.
Let's give you flowers, bro.
Because I love people that like can see it and like that
Right.
dream and see the vision, bro. Like, yes, absolutely. It will be a thing, bro. I can assure you. That's the reason why I don't know if sometimes y'all will hear us address teams. We don't necessarily say teams. Sometimes we use the word franchise. It's for a reason. Because that's what it's going to be. Miles guard, number one guard every game and never backs down.
True.
It's just truth.
True. Yep. So that's defensive player.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year. So we got two now.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do think King has
You got to put
stepped
King
up.
in there.
And you know what? I didn't really see until kind of how the team kind of gelled. Man, King has been down in the trenches as well, getting rebounds,
Yeah.
putbacks, all kind of stuff. Man, it's like he's not a one-trick pony. I thought he was just a shooter. He just
We
likes
have
to
three.
shoot.
We have three for Rookie of the Year actually.
Oh, who's
I
that?
forgot about PJ.
PJ, yeah.
So PJ,
Spin cycle?
spin cycle. Yeah. PJ, Jordan, and King. Wait. Only light skinned people on Warriors is Travis. Did we just forget about Mason?
That must be an inside joke with him and Mason, I guess.
Yeah, Steve said Jordan King, PJ.
Yep.
Can they share the award? All three going crazy. Unfortunately, not.
I still think I'm gonna be honest with you. I still
Jordan
think
King.
Jordan is
Oh, and he said so. Kenneth said Jordan King, Barry, PJ, and Mason.
So I'll say Barry because he hadn't played enough. I think if Barry would have played more games,
Then it would have been that.
It would have been that. So I will say that.
So Lance said, "Man, stop. It's only two. Be realistic. King and Jordan."
I mean, we got to throw the other names in.
TJ said, "What about me? Get out of here, TJ."
Who's that, TJ?
TJ, what about me?
He sound like a kid.
What about me, coach?
What about me?
It's Jordan without question. Oh, he said Mason's like, it's no competition. It's Jordan without question.
I mean, by the number, dude.
Tyler said Don and Barry for Rookie of the Year. Don ain't played enough games.
Nope. Him and Barry are in the same situation.
Him and Barry are in the same situation.
Like, not discrediting them because they are balling, but at the end of the year.
Don would be in the conversation if he had been playing all season for sure. And Barry.
And
They both would have been in the
They just
conversation.
haven't played enough games, so.
Oh, well, he said Barry played one less game than King. TJ Barlow and Deontay Barlow. TJ Barlow for what? TJ ain't been a rookie in 3 seasons now. I want to say he gave y'all 30, but I'm just in the corner.
Somebody said Jordan, bro.
All right, so last one. We're going to get up out of here. We'll do who you got. Y'all can do that on Instagram. Y'all can do that on Instagram this week. But yeah, King really has been putting up almost 30 a game.
Dude,
He's been putting up almost 30 every game.
He's
So
a difference maker on that team, man.
we gonna see what happens. But MVP.
God, man. K-Roll in that conversation, definitely.
He said Mr. Rush himself. So he, Goon is putting Dez in there.
Yep. That name's been thrown around a lot, and it should have been.
Where a player scored 10 points, more than 10 points when I was guarding them. DPOY. Dang, Carl, you trying to make that DPOY case, ain't you, my boy? God, no. I will say this, though. I don't remember what game this was. It was last week when the Warriors was playing somebody, but Carl was actually playing great defense. Oh, it was when they were playing the Savages, I think. I think it was when they was playing the Savages because the Warriors won that game.
So
K-Roll for MVP.
I said K-Roll.
Dez or K-Roll, no other names. So Gino's not in this? I don't see how Jordan not in the running for MVP, and he just had a 40-point triple dub. I honestly feel like that they make the playoffs. I feel like that changes.
So we've always, and I guess I'll open this door. We've always kind of tried to separate the whole rookie and the MVP. Like, I don't think a rookie has ever won MVP.
Not enough games from Gino. He's only missed 2.
Yeah.
Gino's only missed 2 games, y'all.
Yeah.
And he said MVP, they say you got to at least make the playoffs. I mean, but playoffs doesn't count as regular season. 40-point triple-double. Nobody has done that stat this year. Gino, K-Roll, Dez. I mean, that's mine. Depending on semantics, I mean, obviously Jordan would be in there too, depending on semantics. But
yeah,
Gino and Barry, missed the same amount of games. I'm just saying. So wait, Barry only missed 2 games?
No, get your information right before you.
Gino missed 3 games. So then, why was Josh saying earlier that they can't win without Gino?
That's what I wanted to know.
Because I thought the 2 games that Gino didn't play, those are the 2 games that they lost. I didn't know he missed 3.
Yep, I don't know. You have to check your facts.
I'm about to say we got to go do some numbers, do some fact checking, and see. He missed more than 2. They were without him. They just lost games. He dressed out, came in the second half.
Okay.
K-Roll went from no playoffs to second seed. I mean,
that's why I'm. So the whole Jordan thing, though, that's
The Panthers have won the same amount of games as the Chargers, so how Jordan not in the running? I mean, we're not saying he's not in the running. K-Roll was just saying, like, typically they're saying it comes to, like, if you're in the playoffs or if your team makes the playoffs. One. Two, Sky was saying, like, they try to keep the rookie MVP thing separate type deal. But I don't know. We'll see. But, I mean, my top vote right now, I mean, just everything all inclusive, it would probably have to be K-Roll just because of, I mean, that turnaround is crazy, bro. And he's been at the helm of the turnaround. I mean, creating the culture for his team, leading on the floor, leading in the huddle, leading off the floor. I mean, he's literally done all of it. And again, for me with MVP too, you know, it's always been that thing of what is the real question here is there a playoffs MVP? You mean like finals, championship, MVP? Jury's still out. Jury's still out to see. Jury's still out. Y'all watch games, not stats. Very political. No, we watch both. We kind of have to. We literally, it'd be funny, yo. He said you can't keep it separate. Awards for the regular season only award players MVP, championship, yada yada. Yeah.
And that's why I mentioned that. Like, I don't know. I mean, this year is
it's a different type of situation.
Jordan is almost forcing us to put him in the MVP conversation.
I mean, how could you not?
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
The most valuable player thing. If you take away this person, will take Jordan away from the Panthers. I don't see them going far. No disrespect to the other Panthers. Nah, that's disrespect for the other Panthers. No, I'm just playing. I'm just being messy. No, he's right. He's right. But you can make the same argument for. I feel like you can make the same argument for. Nah. Because I was about to say the Bulldogs still got some killers.
Yeah.
And not to say the Panthers don't, but we say because if there's a playoffs MVP, I feel like Jordan could be the regular season MVP. We don't have to praise hard work, K-Roll. Has been running through the mud. No, he has, for sure.
Yep.
And then K-Roll or Dez playoffs MVP. Jordan does deserve MVP votes. Well, listen, y'all, we gonna do our thing, talk to the advisory board or whatever we want to call it, and figure that part out. But we definitely ain't trying to, necessarily. Jordan also has the best dunk of the year. He does.
Oh my God! No, I'm not gonna do it.
Nope. You see, I looked right at you for a reason. I was about to say, don't even start because we about to close this show out. And
he put people in the dirt. I was just all right. I believe. I believe in law. I couldn't help it.
Thank you, Tyler.
Couldn't help it.
Thank you, Tyler. Now, Deshaun said Rashad should be in that MVP race as well.
But the way they're saying Rashad should be in there, he's missed games as well, like Geno.
So listen to what K-Roll said. He said, if Jordan win MVP, then I deserved it my rookie season. The single matchups and double teams wasn't enough when I'm averaging 25 a game.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we've never had like that.
Because I'm not even gonna lie, it was runaway. K-Roll's rookie season.
K-Roll was
it was runaway that season. Like literally,
but they didn't win any games.
They didn't win 0 games.
But he didn't really have the team around him.
Nah, Mason. He said y'all made the playoffs your rookie year. No. K-Roll, they didn't win a single game that year, bro. Yeah, they didn't win a single game that year. That's why he literally couldn't get MVP because he was definitely leading the league in scoring.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. That's up in the air. But can I put a plug in there?
Go ahead, put a plug in, bro.
So we talking about all these MVP, rookie of the year, all of that stuff. We do this big thing at the end of the year, man, and it was dope. We did it for the first time last year.
Talking about the award ceremony, man.
Man, I'm telling you, I want to go ahead and start talking about it because the end of the season is coming near. So all of you guys, we're talking about everybody, even if you don't make the playoffs and everything like that, we still want you to stay plugged in because we had that award ceremony was nice. We had dinner, all of that stuff.
And it's like a full award ceremony, y'all. Like, We announced Rookie of the Year. This person, this person, this person. Bring the envelope, and the winner is,
Right.
it's a red carpet event.
Right. Take pictures.
Take
all of that
pictures,
stuff,
and
man.
then it's food. We cook and it's do food afterwards. So it's a real dope event. So y'all definitely.
bring
What
your
are they
family.
going in the chat about right now?
I don't know, man. But you can bring your families, all of that stuff. So I just want to put that plug in and let you guys know, man, to be on the lookout for that because that was fun.
For sure.
I had a good
For
time.
sure.
And that's the one time you might see me dress up.
Oh yeah, he definitely gonna get Player of the Year for sure. Nah, James, if you really paid attention to the Bulldogs, you could tell they were a few pieces away from where they are now. Yeah, no, I agree. And the crazy thing is they haven't had said since the beginning. Yeah, I agree. You could always see that because I'm not gonna lie. With them having said when they drafted said last year, I thought they were gonna make more noise than they did.
Yeah.
So, because like you said, you could see that they were a couple pieces away. So,
Go back to Tyler's comment.
Sky West Barbecue at the award show.
Yep. So
Man, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Can we do that on another day?
yeah,
that day in itself is already a lot.
So listen, I tell you what, man, we'll have conversation. But the Sky West Barbecue, I believe we have some people that barbecue. Myself, Shaq, he barbecues. Also, Goon, he does catering. So if anybody else does stuff, man, we need to kind of put our heads together and come together and make this happen, man. So let's do it.
Sounds good.
For real.
All right, y'all. Well, it is that time. We're going to go ahead and close this thing out. It's been a good week. Like I said, who you got for this week, they'll go up on Instagram and y'all can vote. But yeah, man, we coming to the home stretch of the season. So what's it I do? Eating and taste testing.
Who said that?
Package.
That's funny.
That's fair, Backus. I'm with you on that one. Eat and taste test for sure. But we winding down this season, fellas. It's been another great season. And, Jordan, K-Roll Jordan. It's not the same. K-Roll ain't winning no games. K-Roll definitely in that race. Probably leader. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes down. But we'll see everybody on Sunday. They're going to be chicken there, Scott. Hey, I ain't going to lie to you. I think there will be there was chicken last year at the award ceremony, right?
So.
Yeah, it was chicken last year, so yeah, the chicken will be covered, Mason. All right, they asked, can you go down to Mason still wants Sky meat. Come on, Tyler. Come on, Ty. Man, you know what? Standings real quick, and then we closing the show out.
Yeah, we're gonna go to standings
real quick. Good God.
So Wolves 8-0, number one. Then we got Bulldogs at number 2. At 6-2, Blazers number 3 at 6-2, and right now I believe the Chargers have the win over the Panthers for the tiebreaker. For both of those teams are 4-4. Then you have Black Ice at 3-5, and the Titans at 3-5. Savages are at 2-6. Red Hawks 2-6. Warriors 2-6. So the eliminated teams. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No one.
No, everybody. The Warriors still have a chance?
No one. Everybody's still alive. That's the crazy part. But it's like crazy stuff has to happen.
Yeah.
But everybody, it would behoove you to win out to give yourself a chance.
Got you.
Yeah.
But right now, I guess the Black Ice and Panthers are in the race for that 5th spot to do the play-in.
As it currently stands.
As it currently stands.
Backus says eliminate. Look, the official Backus report says elimination starts Sunday.
Okay. So, hey, there is still hope. So, the first piece of your hope is to win. That's all I can say. So, any team, if you win, you still got that chance. So, keep playing hard, fellas. I mean, just keep doing what you do.
All right, y'all. Well, this has been another episode of Let's Hoop. We appreciate y'all. Y'all been active in these comments tonight. Good night, y'all. Standing on dirt. Yeah, Tyler, you gotta say good night, bro. You gotta
say standing on dirt.
He did say standing on dirt. Yeah,
No, sir. It's we own dirt. Come on, man.
Yeah. So, all right, fellas. We appreciate y'all, and yeah, we'll see y'all on Sunday.